Hi everyone. So today is the day where I reveal my lock count. I did count them. We'll let you guys guess. Go guess. I did just finish doing my last interlock. Um, it did take me, like I thought it was going to take me, about 4 days, and it did. In between working, um, I got them all done. It took a while, but I got them done. I have noticed a few things. Washing your hair with starter locks undoes your locks. I know this. Um, so when I had bleached my hair the first time and then I washed it, then I wasn't happy, so I bleached it. Oh, okay, let me start over. I used the high lift. I didn't like the color that I got, so then I did a bleach wash, and I showed you what bleach I used. When I did the bleach wash, because I knew I was doing extra damage to my hair, I had to go in with the treatment. 100% knew I was going to have to go in with the treatment. I'm not advocating this brand, but if you're going to bleach your hair, for me, my godsend to keeping hair on my head has been the Redken bonding treatment. And I went in, and after I rinsed the bleach out, I used the shampoo to wash the bleach out, and then I went in with the treatment and left that in for 30 minutes, and then rinsed that out, and then did a conditioner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In total, that weekend, I did 5 washes. My locks came undone. They were not mature. And I know this, and this was when I first got my first set. This was the same problem I ran into, and I'm doing it again. The washing is what kills your starter locks. And even though my hair has been locked for, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months, it doesn't count really, because it's not mature. And it's not mature, if you're watching this, because I put braids on top of my locks. I like a change. I like the braids. I like the versatility of it. I don't mind that it's putting my locking journey back more, that my locks are not maturing the way they're supposed to, because if I feel like putting the braids on for a change for 2 weeks, I'm going to. 2 weeks is it. I put them in 2 weeks. I look at my hair, put them in another 2 weeks. So that has been working for me. I have no regrets with that. With that being said, when I did wash my hair, you saw how frizzy it was. The tips, my tips are locked for the most part. But a lot of them came undone. A few, not a lot, a few, enough. So yeah, it did. When I interlocked these, I had to basically go in from scratch, and I did it on my own terms. So am I going to go to another stylist? I doubt it. I will show you my problem area. So I think maybe by this summer, I will go and maybe to a specialist, but I might just continue to do it. Now, I will show you what I'm talking about. And honestly, my grid has shifted a little bit, and I'm going through that. Should I just leave it alone? Or should I fix it myself, or should I go to a professional? And I haven't decided what I'm going to do right now, because it's taken me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's taken me 5 days, not of continuous. If I had the time, I would have been done in like 2 days. But because I'm working 2 jobs, I have to get an hour in here, get 2 hours in here, get 3 hours in here. It's taking me about 5 days, and I'm fine with that. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I will show you what I'm talking about. First, I'm going to give you a 360 of my hair. I did a 4-point rotation. The parts are not as crisp as I would like them to be. Honestly, parting my hair has always been hard for me. So what I chose not to do is focus on the parting. That's why I went to what I thought was a professional to get it reparted Sunday. Did not work out the way I thought it was going to. I would have liked fresh parts so I could have maintained it by myself. But life doesn't always work out the way you want it to. You just have to adjust. So, as you can see, I still have parts. Are they super clean? No. Are they clean enough for me? Yeah. They're defined enough. I love the color. I love the way it turned out. So I'm going to show you. I want to let you think about how many locks I have, and then I'll do a reveal. So I put that there so I can show you exactly. Hopefully I will stay in frame. Okay. All right. Here are where the parts are kind of wonky. Can you see that front part? How it's not really boxes the way these are? Hopefully I'm in frame. See how these are nice? But some of these are not. They're not as defined as the other ones are. But overall, hopefully I'm in frame. Because I'm not going to do this again. The last video I was not really in frame. So this is what I'm looking like. I'm old. Hopefully all that was in frame. Okay. What I used to interlock my hair was a tool that I've been using from Lock City. It's about as big as it is. 2 of them come in a packet for about $16. There's the longer one, then there's a shorter one. I love these. I've ordered it 3 times. Out of the tools that I've used, and I've used some from Etsy, I like this one better. It glides in and out my hair better. As far as clips go, these. Now, I've noticed for my hair, I use that the opposite way instead of this way. For some reason, this way glides in better than this way with my hair. I don't know if that's the thing or not. For my moisturizing, I just bought this from Sally's. I don't know how I feel about it. It was $5. Do I love it? No. Will I buy it again? No. Did I use it this time? Yes. I thought I needed the extra stuff that was in here. I really didn't. Keeping it simple, I want to say, I just have to keep reminding myself when I go into Sally's. I don't need every product they have. I don't need every souffle, curl definer, intense moisturizer, hair lotion, this combination of oil. I don't need all that stuff. And sometimes I go into Sally's and I get sidetracked. So I bought that. Only $5, but I bought that. Do I love it? No. I will keep this in my car for days that I feel like my hair needs a refresh. But I will not buy it again. I do have about 10 of these bottles because see that mist that you get versus, yeah, I still like this mist better. But this still has a good mist too. I'm not even gonna lie. But I like this. I like the way it holds better. So for my oils, this is just the container. The original oil I did use. Did I like it? Will I buy it again? Probably not. But I needed the bottle. So the oil that's in here, as I've mentioned, I like pumpkin seed oil. I like the way it leaves my hair. So I missed it. And then I seal it and condition it with the oil. And the oils that I'm using is pumpkin seed oil. I mix some vitamin E oil in here. For this one, I threw in some coconut oil. Normally, I don't use coconut oil. I don't really like coconut oil. I thought I would try it. Do I hate it? No. Will I use it again? Maybe. I got like a whole freaking jar of it. I got to use it at some point. But my next one that I'm going to mix, because this is going to stay in my car. This is just, you know, like you get a spare tire. You know, you have an overnight bag in your car. This is my hair overnight essential bag. My locking tool, because I don't know, I might be at a doctor's appointment and I could be tightening up my locks there, because I'll do that. And hair clips, because I'll do that. I went down to Social Security and I had an appointment, and guess what I was doing? My hair. Is it ghetto? No. It's time efficient. It's making the best use of your time. I don't care if anybody don't like it. I mean, I'm at the age where I just don't care what anyone thinks about me. I really don't care. So that's in my overnight bag. Okay. So I mentioned what I did to my hair. I mentioned how I did the high lift, then how I did the bleach, wash. I mentioned the bleach. I will say this. Do your own research on bleach. Get a good bleach. Get a bleach that bonds. In the Schwarzkopf, that bleach bonds your hair. It does. It's going to be damaging, but it's less damaging than Quick Blue or some of that other stuff that's out there. Do I know that? No. Do I trust the professional stylist that I'm following online? Yes. Yes. And my hair hasn't fallen out. I've never used that Quick Blue stuff. But it might. If it falls out tomorrow, guess what? Guess what? I'll start all over again. Are you ready? So this is going to come out backwards in the video. Are you ready? My lock count is one of these three. It's up to you to figure out which one it is. Are you ready? Did you guess? Did you guess? Did you guess this one? Well, you can't see the back. 405? Did you guess 405? 400? Did you guess 250? Or did you guess 310? Which one is it? I will say for the record, I would have been happy with any of these numbers. I love my hair. But officially, and I tried my best to be as honest as possible, there were a few stragglers that I did not count. But my guesstimate on my locks so far is 310. That's backwards. I did not know how to self-correct that. It's 310. It looks like 013. Okay. It's 310. I don't know how to make that right. Okay. It's 310. Just trust me. That's about the number that I have. I love my hair. I do. I love the color. I love the way it's laying. The parts I'll get used to. From my understanding, your grid shifts anyways. And I'm not 100% stuck on my grid. I will maybe try to fix it. Like I said, I think that's a little pet peeve that I'm not really worried about. It's just like this little section right here where I don't know what happened, but somewhere in between my own retwist, I got some triangles in there. I think I got like a half a circle, like one of the C parts, you know, the C part. I got a C part in here. Yeah, this little section right here, it's a neighborhood of misfits, okay? Everyone else is nice and symmetrical, but this part right here is a neighborhood of misfits, kind of like the oblongs. I love watching cartoons. If you're older and you've watched that cartoon and you know what I'm talking about. Or Ed and Eddie. It's like that neighborhood right there. This part right here is like that little neighborhood right there. It's a little bit of everything over there, but I'm fine with it. My hair feels amazing. Like I said, I noticed as soon as I was done with that bleach, my hair was hard. If I would have just thrown in a conditioner and called it a day, my hair would be breaking off. But you have to do a treatment. You have to do a treatment. Am I worried about buildup? 100% no. At this point, I would rather have my hair and have buildup in my locks in the color that I want. Buildup for me is not a thing. If I had darker hair, maybe I would be more worried about buildup because I think you can see it more in darker hair. But for me right now, I am not worried about buildup. I did take some of my braids out. Fortunately, so far, I don't have any buildup, but you want to know why? Because my hair isn't mature. So when I was done washing my hair, a lot of the locks started to unravel. So I don't foresee buildup being a thing. As long as you rinse your hair, I feel like that should help a lot. I sleep with do-rags on because my hair is still really short. I sleep with do-rags. I did just buy a bunch of longer scarves, 35 by 35 scarves that I plan on using since I got a little bit of hang time. See that? Look at that, 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 look at that. I put that in ponytail. I mean, it's not going to be a big ponytail. I could put a ponytail. Could I? I could do something with it. I can do something with it. So yeah, I love it. I'm having fun with it. I'll probably love my hair for another 2 weeks and then I'll get tired of her and I'll put her in braids. But right now I'm loving the hair. I love the way it's progressing. I haven't noticed any hair breaking off. Also, I do want to say I'm not advocating bleaching. I'm not saying bleach your hair. I'm not saying, please don't. If you want healthy hair, don't bleach it. There's influencers out there say you can have healthy bleached hair. I feel that my hair is as healthy as it's going to be in its compromised state. So kind of yes and kind of no. Take a good biotin and collagen supplement. Those I think are also instrumental in maintaining healthy hair because your hair grows from the roots. And although you can't really do anything about the tips, which are older and more fragile, you can protect your tips with a good oil. You can buy them pre-made or you can make your own. Have fun and make your own oils. It's like $10 a bottle and make your own. And you can buy this, you know. Redkins has an oil that I kind of want to try. It's like $40. I don't know if I want to spend $40 on it. I might because I'm curious. But I'm having fun making my own. And I love the pumpkin seed oil. And I don't know why I love it so much. But I love the pumpkin seed oil. And I've been sleeping on argan oil. So I ordered that. So my next concoction is probably going to be pumpkin seed oil, argan oil. I do like ginger oil. Oh, and this is it. I plan on making my own onion oil or garlic oil. I'm going to see if I can do that because I looked online and I couldn't find any onion oil. I really, really think I would like that. I can't find any true onion oil online. I found some onion oil that's mixed with a whole bunch of other oils. I don't want a whole bunch of other oils. If I'm going to mix oils, I'll mix my own. I'm looking for true onion oil. And I think I'll either have to go to a special natural store, which I do have in my community, or I'll make my own, which Google is free and I can make my own. So if I make my own oil, I'll post a video of that. That might be fun. Garlic oil. Garlic kind of stinks, so maybe not garlic oil. But yeah, I think I want to make my own onion oil. Maybe my own garlic oil, because garlic is good for you. And I do take garlic supplements, so maybe. I don't know. I work around people. I don't know if I want my hair to smell like garlic, though. But we'll see. All right. So that is the video. My lock count is about 310. this is about how it looks. Fully retwisted. I did go in with the 4-point rotation. Oh, I did find that when I was doing a few of my locks, I did have, there were a few, not a lot, but a few locks had holes in them, and I will explain why. When I do my 4-point, I go down, I go over, I go up, and then I go over. What I think has happened with, not a lot, maybe less than 5, is that when I end it going down, when I start it, instinctively I go down again, and I have to remember that when I end going down, I start going this way. So I had to consciously, as I was retwisting my hair, remember looking at my hair, because you can look at your locks, so you can see what direction you ended in if you ended down here. So when I ended my locks, I'm either ending here or I'm ending here, right? So it's either going to be one of these two directions. I never end going up, and I never end going over to the left. I don't care how tight my hair is. It's going to be one of the two directions. So when I start it, I try to end all of them going down. So when I start all the way over here. But there are a few where I've started or ended it going over here, and have forgotten to start going down here again. I hope I didn't just confuse you, because I don't want to do this video all over again. When you retwist your locks, if you're doing it yourself, pay attention to the direction that you're ending at, so when you start, you can start from a different direction. That is the simplest way that I can say it, because I'll go through a whole 5-minute long-winded speech again, and y'all need to hear it. That was where my mistake is. There's one of my locks in particular that has a few holes in it that I'm going to have to comb out and interlock. And with that in mind, when I'm doing my hair, I have to concentrate on which way I'm ending it, because some of my locks are ending down here, some of my locks I've ended here. So when I look at my lock and I'm like, okay, I have to restart it, I have to remember to go in from a different direction, not the same direction twice. So this video is about 25 minutes of me just talking. Hope you watched it or enjoyed it. This is longer than the first video. I apologize. But that's the video. All right, bye.